Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. I'm back with another exciting Tales from the High Seas. What would you do? You're stuck on a cruise ship. No toilets. No toilets. Holy Hannah Montana, what would you do? Okay, so we boarded the NCL Jade on November 26th. Okay, we got to our cabin and we were unpacking our things, and at some point we used the toilet in our bathroom. And we noticed that it kind of didn't sound right. Now, let me explain the toilets on a cruise ship. They function with a vacuum pump. I mean, when you push that button and you flush your toilet, it goes whoosh. And I mean, it just the suction is so great that it'll suck the eyeballs right out of your eyes. So, it didn't do that. We pushed the button and it was a light sounding flush. And we looked at each other and went, oh, this isn't right. But, and then we flushed again. So during the course of the day, it was sounding weird. And then all of a sudden, it stopped. And we pushed the button, and nothing. No flush, no nothing. And I went, are you kidding me? Crap. So, pick up the phone, call down to guest services. Hi, this is Kevin and Frank. Yes, the media people on board. Yes, yeah. Well, we have a problem. Okay, our toilet doesn't work. It's not flushing. Problem. I'm in a wheelchair. There's no public handicap bathroom here on deck 8 that I can use. It's not like Kevin who can, run down the hallway and find a regular bathroom to use. No, I have to go out, get on an elevator, find the nearest bathroom down on deck 7, hope to find an elevator that isn't crowded with people, and maybe get to the bathroom and use it. So could you please send someone up to fix it? What? Oh, you're having problems with toilets? Okay, thank you. Click. So, someone comes up about 15-20 minutes later, and I hear a lot of noise. I don't know what they're doing out in the hallway. To access our toilet, they have to remove a wall panel from the hallway wall to access the back of the toilet. Lots of noise going on. They're all like, I'm sorry, but it's fixed now. It's fixed. I'm like, okay. Well, that's nice to hear. Thank you. So we go about our business. It's the first day embarkation, yada yada. We go down, have dinner at the dining room, Grand Pacific, with Dave and Darlene. Good times. And the next day, it's sea day. Everything seems to be working fine. On day 2, October 27th, no problems with the toilet. On the second sea day, on October 28th, guess what, people? The toilet stops working. So, Kevin calls down to guest services. Hi, Marcel. Yes, it's Kevin. The toilet's not working again. His response, what? Again? All right, I'm going to get an engineer up there. I'm really sorry. We'll be working on it. Okay, hurry up because, my husband can't be without a toilet. He's in a wheelchair. Nowhere else to go. So, there we go. Day 2, the 28th, broken toilet. So, we're out of the room. Let's go have breakfast, blah, 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 whatever, and go about our business. Roam around the ship, doing some videos. Let them fix the damn toilet. So, we get back to our room, probably late in the afternoon. Usually we kind of head back, or I head back around 3-ish, kind of tired. Am I going to take a nap? I'm really not sure. The toilet's working, but it still doesn't sound right. It doesn't have that hard flush. And I'm like, what? Something ain't right here. So, day is done. We go to bed. We get up the next morning, October 29th. My birthday. Yay, I'm 60 years old. Woohoo! Guess what? The toilet isn't working. Day number 3. Happy birthday to me. No toilet. I am beside myself. I have now had it up to here. 3 days, broken toilet off and on. I am so done. So I'm like, okay, this is a video. So we go into the bathroom. Kevin grabs a video cam and take a look at what we film. Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. You're probably wondering what I'm doing in my handicap bathroom. We are on the NCL Jade in handicap room 8096. And, we always say in our videos, we love NCL. But you know what? We may love NCL, but we're always going to keep it real. We are day 4, starting with October 26th, Thursday of embarkation, the 27th and 28th, and today is the 29th of October. Yes, it's my birthday. However, I'm a little upset and a little ticked off. We have not had a working bathroom for 3 days out of the 4. For 3 days, our toilet has not worked. It stopped working on Thursday. It worked on Friday. It broke again on Saturday. And 3 o'clock this morning, it broke again. Now, I don't know if any of you or all of you know how these toilets work, but it's a basic suction. And, once you're in here and you're doing your business, you've got to close this lid, okay? Because you can't have it open. And you push the button. And when you push the button, you are going to hear this hard, loud, whoosh suction. I mean, it'll suck the eyeballs right out of your head, okay? But our toilet isn't doing that, okay? I'm going to show you, and it just gives you a very light running of the water. And again, it doesn't flush, it doesn't suck anything down, and it just fills with water. Now, this has been going on and on and on, and this is now the 3rd time. And they keep sending maintenance up to fix it. I don't know what they're doing, okay? Because obviously they're not fixing it. They either A, don't know what they're doing, which I find very hard to believe because that's their job and that's what they do on the ship, or B, it can't be fixed. Only one of the two is possible. So, the issue we obviously have is, I'm in the wheelchair. I can't go running down out of the cabin and go, oh, I have to go to the bathroom and run to the nearest one. We're on deck 8. And on deck 8, there is no public handicap bathroom. Now, there are 9 handicap public bathrooms on the ship. There are 3 on, I believe, on deck 6. There are 3 on deck 7, which is right below us. There's 2 on deck 12 and 2 on deck 13. Oh, that would be 10 public bathrooms. That's a little bit more than the last ship we were on. So I would have to, get my wheelchair, get out of the room, take an elevator, go down, let's say, to deck 7, because I know they have 2 of them there on each side of the atrium, outside the theater, I believe, and pray to God that A, it's not closed for maintenance and cleaning, or B, someone isn't in there using it. Now, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Nobody has time to be like slapping their butts in a wheelchair, rolling down hallways and waiting for elevators. So this is crazy. So we're gonna make yet another call, our 3rd call to guest services, and tell them that our toilet is broken again, And then we're going to get on the phone and we're going to call the hotel director, Mersad, okay, of which we have his card and have seen and talked to several times in the last 3 days that we've been on. I don't know what they're going to do. I have to tell you, I'm really upset. And if I had my way, I would go home. I would fly home right now. I would pack our stuff and I would just get off the ship and go home, because this is crazy. You know, I mean, what are we on, the Carnival Triumph, where there's no toilets working and we're going to have to poop in a bucket? I mean, this is nuts. Now, you better either fix the problem or move us to another cabin. And yet no one has said any of that. And on top of the toilet problem, we have an issue with the safety alarms in the room. There's also an electrical problem going on. Because it's a handicapped cabin. Kevin's going to show you by the toilet, if you can see it, there's an emergency safety pull cord. So if I were in here on the toilet or sitting on my bench taking a shower and something happened, I would just pull the cord and the team would come running. Now, there's also a system outside, and you're going to notice, and Kevin will show you, by the beds on each side of the room, you will see the emergency buttons, also by the door. Jesus. I can't talk. Yeah, there's one there, one there, one there. So, you know, safety is everywhere. The problem is when the alarms go off for no reason at all. Now, the first day, I was at the desk on the laptop typing up some notes, and Kevin was in the bathroom in front of the mirror shaving, and the phone rang. And it was a woman, and she said, "Your alarms are going off. Is everybody okay in the cabin?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Your alarms are going off." I go, "They are?" And I looked, and the red lights were all on. And I said, and she said, "Well, you must have pulled something." And I said, no one is near anything. I said, "I'm at the desk." I said, "And Kevin is shaving in the bathroom in front of the mirror. No one is even near a button or a pull cord." So she told us how to reset it. And then the other night, in the middle of the night, it's beeping and going off, like periodically, off and on all night long. And then last night, I was sitting at the laptop while Kevin was out of the room running around the ship, and it just started beeping. It was beeping for like 10, 15 minutes. I thought, what the heck? So we've got plumbing problems, we've got electrical problems. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but I'm kind of disgusted right now. Really, really disgusted. So we're going to sign off, and we're going to start making our series of phone calls, and we will get back to you.
What time is that?
It is probably almost 7:30, and we're going to see what happens. So stay tuned. So there you go. I was fit to be tied. Rolled out. I grabbed the business card of the hotel director, Mersad, who gave us his card when we met him at the Cruise Critic meet and greet on the second day. Well, guess what, Mersad? I'm using it. So I get on the phone and I call Mersad, and it's on his cell phone. So it's not his office. It goes right to his cell phone, and he picks up. And I say, "Is this Mersad?" And he's like, "Yes." And I said, "Hi, this is Frank, blah, blah, blah. We're the media people." And he went, oh, yes. Yeah, how are you? How are you doing? And I said, "I'm not doing well at all. Not at all." I said, "Our toilet is now broken for the third time, the third day." I said, "This is ridiculous." Yeah, I know. Problems with the toilets, people from the last cruise were flushing things down the toilet that they shouldn't have. Why are people flushing diapers down? Why are people flushing feminine products? I mean, come on. You're not supposed to do that. When you get on board, in your opening packet of your Freestyle Daily on your bed, your bulletin newsletter, there's an insert and it says, do not flush the following items down the toilet. Take a look. This is what you get in your bulletin. And if that isn't enough, if you go to the bathroom, there's an actual plaque that's mounted on the wall above your toilet. And it says, / do not flush. Take a look. Yeah, I mean, what is it that people don't get? So I'm getting the story from Mersad about how sorry he is. And, people are doing things they shouldn't. And I'm like, well, that's all well and good for you, and I'm sorry. But I can't go without a working toilet. I am in a wheelchair, Mersad. You know this. I can't go running down the hall to the nearest public bathroom. I have to get on an elevator. I have to hope that the elevator isn't loaded with people and I can't get on. Then if I can get on and I go down to deck 7 to the nearest public handicap bathroom, I have to either pray that 1, it isn't closed for cleaning, 2, that maybe someone isn't using it and I can't get in. Gee, I guess I'll just sit there and either piss or shit my pants. Now either fix the damn toilet or move us to another cabin. I said, we're going to go live this afternoon at noon. And I don't want to tell our viewers that this problem is going on and is not being fixed and addressed. And that after 20-year history with NCL, I will never step foot on another NCL ship again. So you better figure it out, because I have had it up to here. I am done. So fix it. And I hung up. Within 15 minutes, there was a knock on the door. And it was an officer. They're in their white uniform with the, bars on their epaulets. I'm not sure who he was, though. I think he was the executive housekeeper. And he came in, and it was like, oh, I'm really sorry, there's a problem with the toilet. And I said, yes. And so I had no hesitation to rip him up one side and down the other like I did Mersad on the phone. And regale my problem of, I'm in a wheelchair. I can't just go running down the hallway. I have to get on an elevator. This is ridiculous. This needs to be fixed. Fix it or move it. I don't understand. This is the 3rd day. Do you not know how to fix a toilet? Because it was supposed to be fixed the other 2 times and it wasn't. So I said, either your people don't know what they're doing and didn't fix it right, which I find hard to believe because that's what they do, that's their job, or it can't be fixed. And he looked at me and said, oh, no, it can be fixed, it can be fixed. And I said, oh, really? When will that happen? When will it be fixed? Today, the 3rd day? Tomorrow, the 4th day? If it breaks again, the 6th day, the 8th day? It's an 11-day cruise. At what point will this toilet be fixed? Because I can't go without a toilet. And it's just not going to happen. Now, either fix the damn toilet or get us out of this cabin and get us somewhere else. Because this is ridiculous. So he looked at me and he was like really uncomfortable, which was my point. He should be. And he said, I have an engineer coming. I'll wait outside for him. So he goes outside and I looked at Kevin and I go, oh my God, I scared him out of the room. So then I hear someone come and I hear talking and he knocks on the door and he comes in with the engineer. And the engineer is, going on and on about the problems with the toilets and the vacuum pumps and when people flush things down the toilet like feminine products or diapers, it passes through the vacuum tubes and it damages the vacuum pump. And I'm like, I understand that. And so he said, well, and he was starting to get defensive. And I'm like, you don't cop an attitude with me, dude. I'm in a wheelchair. I need a bathroom. I'm not running around on two legs like you are. You can go anywhere. I can't. He said, well, you don't understand how the system works. And he's explaining it, which, kind of was fascinating. Okay? I mean, our toilet is attached to everyone else's toilet. And I guess what Kevin and I say is the toilet neighborhood. Okay? So our neighborhood is other cabins on deck 8, plus deck 9, 10, and 11. That's our neighborhood. And when everyone flushes their toilet in this neighborhood of ours, it goes down to a central processing tank. Now that tank accumulates, and that gets flushed to the main holding tank of the ship, along with everyone else's neighborhood tanks. They all meet down in the main area. So if some idiot on deck 10 does something bad in their toilet, it screws up everybody else's toilet in our neighborhood. Thanks a lot, idiot, whoever you are. So it was an education and it was fascinating, but bottom line is I need a toilet. So he assures me that it's going to be fixed. And I'm like, okay. Well, now we're stuck. Okay, again, it's my birthday. Haven't had my coffee. Okay, because I can't have coffee. If I have coffee, it's going to precipitate an event of which I need a toilet for, if you get my drift. I also haven't taken a shower. So we're stuck in the room and haven't had breakfast either. So I'm slowly getting irritated because the phone is ringing. Everyone's calling. Every director is calling. Executive is calling. Mersad is checking back. I've got engineers and people in and out of the room. And Kevin is like, wow, it's all happening. So I'm sitting on the bed going, well, they better hurry up. Because I need my coffee. I'm hungry. I want to eat. It's my birthday. Someone cut me a break. So Kevin's looking, and he sees the engineer coming back, and he's got a box. So he goes out and he goes, so what's happening? He goes, well, I'm installing a brand new vacuum pump out to your toilet system. So please stay out of the bathroom. Don't use the toilet. He goes, well, no problem. We're not using it. I mean, it doesn't work. So he removes the old vacuum pump, and he pulls out the new one, and he installs it. So he goes, okay, everything is good. It's installed. He puts the panel back on the wall in the hallway. So we push the button, whoosh, and we're like, yeah, baby, that's the sound that it should be making. All right, toilet's working, and it sounds good. Cool. So anyways, he leaves, and we're kind of happy. And so I'm like, okay, need to get the coffee, need to use the bathroom. Okay, want to get going on the shower. 10 minutes later, there's another knock on the door. And it's the assistant executive housekeeper, Antonio. And he comes in and he goes, I understand you're having alarm problems. And I'm like, well, yeah, along with everything else we're having, the toilets and whatever. But yeah, now in a handicap cabin, there are push-button alarms at the door and behind you in the bed, as well as the pull cord in the bathroom near the shower. In case of an incident, a health emergency, you push the button or pull the cord. And, of course, they come running. Now, we have had problems, along with the toilet issues, of the alarms going off for no reason. On the second day, Kevin is in the bathroom, and he's shaving in front of the mirror. I'm at the desk on the laptop journaling, and the phone rings. And it's like, hello? And I hear, yes, are you okay? Is everyone okay in your cabin? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Well, why are you calling? She goes, your alarms are going off. And we thought there's a medical problem. And I said, no, there's nothing going off. I go, my husband is in the bathroom shaving in front of the mirror. I'm sitting at the desk. She goes, well, you must have pulled the cord or hit the button. I said, we're nowhere near a button or the cord. Oh, so she goes, well, you need to reset the button. So she tells us how to go and reset the button. I'm like, well, that's freaky. Middle of the night, guess what? 2 a.m. in the morning. Beep, beep, beep. We're like, what the hell is that? 5 minutes of beeping. We have no idea what it is or where it's coming from. We're kind of clueless. It finally stops. A day or whatever later, I'm sitting at the desk, journaling. Beep, beep. I'm like, there's that damn beeping again. What the hell? So I roll over and I'm like, oh my God, it's coming from the handicap emergency push button by the door. I've got my, like, yeah, I go. So I tell Antonio, this is the problem. Alarms going off at all times of the day and night. I don't know why. He goes, well, I've got an electrician coming. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Engineers, electricians. What the hell? 10 minutes later, knock on the door. The electrician comes in, and I have to go through the whole saga with him. And he goes, okay. He goes, I'm going to replace this entire wall unit. Good for you. So I'm like, oh my God, are we ever going to get out of this cabin? Seriously. So he goes, and I'm talking to Antonio, who was very nice and pleasant, very sweet. He was the one that brought me my shower stool that I needed. That's a whole other story. So the electrician finally comes back, and he unscrews everything, pulls the wall unit out, disconnects it, and pulls the new one out of the box and whatever. He's hooking it all up, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, for the love of all that's holy, I have seen and met more engineers and electricians and crew people and officers on day 3 than I ever want to meet, with all the problems we're having with our cabin. The cabin is like cursed. We've got alarms going off at all hours of the day and night. The toilet has been broken 3 times in 3 days. There's lights that are out. It's like, oh my God, I'm not happy with this cabin at all. At all. And we'll talk more about that, because this cabin that we're in is half the size of the handicap cabin we had on the NCL Gem in February. So I'm not happy. You can barely move in it. It's so tight. And you'll see pictures of it. So he gets the new push button alarm system installed. And he says, okay, I got to call down, and we got to do a test. So he picks up the phone and he calls us. He says, okay, it's installed. I'm going to push the buttons. Call me back if it goes through and everything's okay. And he hangs up. So we're kind of just, I'm sitting there. He's standing there. We're kind of all looking at each other. All of a sudden, Kevin walks in the door. And as Kevin walks in, the phone rings. And Kevin goes, oh, for the love of God, who's calling now? And I go, no, don't get nervous. It's a test. He had to call down to do the test to make sure the alarms are working. He goes, oh, okay. Oh, my God, I'm so sick of the phone ringing. So guy picks up the phone. He goes, okay, good. All right. And he hangs up. So it's all hooked up. Alarm is pushed. They hear it. Good to go. He leaves. We say goodbye to Antonio. Thanks, Antonio, for being so nice and sweet. Bye-bye. But get out. So, Kevin's back with a second cup of coffee. I'm like, I gotta go. Oh, my God, what time is it? Oh, my God, 11 o'clock? Are you shitting me? Holy crap. So, got to get myself in the shower. That's a whole issue right there. Okay, we get down to breakfast. It's like 11:30-ish. Well, guess what? The whole buffet is shut down. All of breakfast is over. Totally over. And, they're converting to lunch. And I'm like, great. So much for breakfast buffet. And so we asked, is there any breakfast left somewhere? And they go, oh, yeah, outside in the great outdoors, there's a small station as you walk out the sliding doors. I'm like, all right. So we roll out, we look, and, very minimal. And I look and I go, forget it. I'm not interested. I will wait till lunch. And Kevin goes, well, I'm just going to have just a little bit because I got to eat. And I said, well, I will wait. So I am like disgusted. So day 3, my birthday, broken toilet. Not over, people. Oh, God, no. Not over by a long shot. Because guess what? On November 1st, when we're in Curacao, yep, we go back to the room after dinner. It's about 7 o'clock. We're back there to kind of dump some of our video stuff. Guess what? Go to use the bathroom. It doesn't work. Yeah. 4th time. Yeah. Day 4. Doesn't work. So Kevin calls down to guest services again. Toilet doesn't work. Big problem. What are we supposed to do? When's it going to be fixed? It's 7 o'clock. My husband's going to be in bed in 3-4 hours. What are we supposed to do in the middle of the night? Oh my God, without a toilet that works or flushes. Not good. So we go through the whole night without a working toilet. Not happy. Okay? So if I got to go potty, middle of the night, get me in the wheelchair in my PJs, out of the room, to an elevator, down to a handicapped bathroom that hopefully is available. Yeah, nice, huh? Not nice. Next morning, November 2nd, day 5. Push the button, still not working. Nothing's happened overnight, but no overnight miracles going on. Gets me in the wheelchair in my pajamas. I gotta go. Gets me to the elevator, down to deck 7. Get me in the handicapped bathroom. Do my business. Get me back upstairs. Take a shower, get dressed. Make another phone call. Come on, people, this had better be fixed. It's day 5. So, day 5, November 2nd, we're in Aruba. We go out to Aruba, we're chilling, rolling around the town, doing our thing. We come back. 1 p.m. Finally, the toilet is fixed. 18 freaking hours without a working toilet. 5 days. Holy Hannah. Ridiculous. I was fuming. I mean, this is just crazy. So, I'm like, get me filmed, get your camera out, and here's my synopsis. Hey guys, I am back, and believe it or not, for the love of God and all that is holy, I am bringing you Broken Toilet Part 3. It's crazy. This is, let's see, the end of the day, November 2nd. We were in Aruba today, but it started yesterday again, November 1st in Curacao. Now, we had dinner at Teppanyaki and at about 6 o'clock. When we got back to the room about 7-ish, just to kind of dump some of our stuff and get out of our pants and whatever, the toilet didn't work. And I was like, you freaking gotta be kidding me. Day 4? No freaking way. I was like, so call down to guest services, number 1. Call Cholette, our concierge, number 2. So we started the complaining roll call. And then we got a call like around 8:30. We got a call from the executive housekeeper, I think Christopher is his name, saying that, sorry, but the engineers are working on the problem. It's not just you, that your neighborhood, which is deck 11, all the way down to 10, 9, and where we are on 8, that whole neighborhood, none of the toilets are working. Because somebody flushed something that they freaking shouldn't have flushed, and they've screwed up all the vacuum tubes. So now all these people and all these guests on all these decks have no toilets. And I'm like, well, gee, that's really too bad. But I don't know, that might be day 1 for them. But this is now day 4 for us. So we went through the whole freaking night with Kevin shuttling me down in my wheelchair on the elevator down to deck 7, to make my pee stops. And then, like, okay, is it time for bed? Because there can't be any peeing going on in the middle of the night. So you better be holding it. And then we get up, November 2nd, the next day, we're in Aruba. And it's, okay, go get the coffee. Let's, yada, yada, yada. Then it's, oops, I think I got to go. In my jammies, back in the wheelchair, over down to the elevator at like, 7:30 in the morning, and down to deck 7, and getting to a handicapped bathroom that hope is still open because I gotta go. It's post-coffee. Do my business. I'm aggravated and disgusted because now it's November 2nd and it's day 5. And we're on our way up and we just got to the room. And I think we were talking to another guest in the hallway who was complaining about one of our excursions. And an officer walked by, and he's very familiar, and he's someone important. I don't know who he was, but he made the mistake of asking us, so how's it going? Everything good? And I said, no, it's not. And he went, oh. And I went into day 5 of the broken toilet. And he immediately pulled out his cell phone, got on the horn, blah, 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 whoever he called. And so, but we went through the whole day. We went into Aruba. We did the shopping, went to the hotel casino, blah, blah. By the time we got back at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, up to the room to dump our video equipment, the toilet was finally fixed. 18 hours within 2 days of no toilet. 5 days worth of a broken toilet. Absolutely ridiculous. I have never been on an NCL ship that had so many mechanical problems with their toilets and these alleged people who are flushing things down that they shouldn't. I just don't get it. And that's along with the electrical problems, the elevator problems, and all the other mechanicals that were going on in this ship. Multiple lights in our cabin that have been out. So anyways, there you go. That concludes, I think, the final part 3 of the broken toilet. I hope I don't have to come back, and there had better not be a part 4. I'll see you soon. So there it is. Of course, we're running into other people, and again, I'm getting phone calls from the, executive housekeeper, apologizing again. Toilets aren't working. What's wrong with this ship, for God's sakes? Fix the toilets. Oh, yeah, they're not working either on deck 11, deck 10, deck 9, deck 8. It's not just you, it's everyone else. And then we're running into people. One lady going, oh yeah, my sister's cabin, yeah, her toilet isn't working either. I'm like, yeah, but is your sister in a wheelchair? No? Not much of a problem for her as much as it is for me. So, that's the toilet saga. So, 5 days, lots of screaming and yelling, lots of videotaping going on. Went the rest of the cruise on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and, we left the ship on the 6th, came home that day. 2 days later, after getting ourselves all set up here and unpacking and laundry, on the 8th, Kevin and I were in the office and we put together we typed up a 2-page complaint letter that listed all the problems we went through. And we went onto the NCL website complaint section and uploaded our 2-page complaint. The toilets not working 5 days off and on, the electrical issues, the alarms, the lights that weren't working, the NCL phone app that he bought into on the ship to communicate between him and Dave and Darlene that was a total waste. I mean, it was endless. And it's not that the cruise was a disaster, okay, because it wasn't. We had a great time. We had a great time with Dave and Darlene, having breakfast and lunch and dinner, to the shows, getting dressed up for how it was Halloween. It was my birthday. They had a white party, going to the ABC Islands. Oh my God, all the YouTube subscriber fans that we met and hung out with. That's what made the cruise. We had a great time. But my God, the ship, and it was refurbished. So it had just been redone, just not too long ago. So why was it having all these issues? And it's funny because, on the bottom of my complaint letter, I said straight out, we are booked in June of 2018 on the brand new NCL Bliss, your new mega ship, for the inaugural cruise to Alaska. Should I be concerned with the mechanical issues aboard your ships? And what compensation will we be receiving for these severe deficiencies aboard? I mean, it's just not right. So that is what we sent. Well, it's funny because 2 days after I sent that complaint letter in and it was uploaded to NCL, 2 days after that, on the news, the announcement, the NCL Gem had major mechanical issues, and the ship had to be, towed in. All the passengers were abandoned in some port, and all had to be flown home. And I thought, oh my God, mechanical issues. And I thought, well, that just lends credence to my complaint of mechanical issues aboard their ships. We have to investigate a little bit more, but there are serious issues with some of these ships, and I'm very concerned. I have a 20-year history with Norwegian Cruise Lines. And we've been very open. We love NCL. We promote NCL. We make no bones about how we love it. But, I'm quite concerned. And if this is going to be a problem, I don't know. We booked another cruise aboard NCL for Kevin's 44th birthday next year in 2018. So we'll be sailing on the NCL Getaway, okay? And it's a Caribbean. It's another Caribbean cruise, Western Caribbean, out of Miami, November 25th through December 2nd. So we'll be there for Kevin's 44th birthday, and it'll be exciting. But time will tell. So we'll see what happens. But this is what happened to us. People that have been asking about our cruise and about what happened and kind of hearing comments about the broken toilet. Yeah, here it is, what you've been waiting for. The saga of the broken toilets. Not happy. So, on behalf of Kevin and myself from Cruising with Wheels, another Tales from the High Seas, we'll be back for another one because a lot of crazy stuff went on. Bye-bye now.